So let's talk about how to understand your electricity bill. I'm going to kind of be referencing mainly Texas deregulated markets because there's some standardization on how the bill comes to you there. But most of the aspects are true no matter where you're at. First of all, you want to really know your top line, what you're paying per kilowatt, factoring everything in. Take the amount of usage you have for a month. How many kilowatt hours, in this case on mine, or this bill I'm looking at is like 2,200. And then you divide that by the amount that you're paying all in, all charges in, and that is your all-in rate per kilowatt. And that's what you want to use to compare to others, because a lot of times, especially in these bills in Texas, there's three parts to the bill: supply, delivery, and taxes. And a lot of companies just want to say, well, here's what your supply charge is per kilowatt. Well, that's great, except I would really, the best way to compare is to take the all-in rate comparison. And that's why on Texas electricity bills, you'll see somewhere on there, has to be there, the average price you paid for electricity service this month is X amount per kilowatt hour. That is the cut through the clutter all-in rate that you would want to use as your apples to apples comparison to your neighbor, your coworker, your family member, and whatever it is. That's how you know how to compare. Because what a lot of companies try to do in a deregulated market is they take all their supply charges, which is what you have a choice on, right? But they'll try and make it look like some of these supply charges are actually delivery charges or are actually tariffs or whatever else. There's kind of some ways that they can make it look a little bit confusing there. And that's why if you go with that all-in rate, that rate that is mandated to be there specifically with that line, the average price you paid for electric service this month is 0.143, which would be 14.3 cents per kilowatt, or whatever it is. That's your apples to apples comparison. Yes, a big part of the bill is the delivery charges. And there are several things that go into that. There are some tariffs. Sometimes there's some recovery fees. There are some taxes, but you can't control those. It doesn't matter how much you complain. Those aren't being removed. So the key is to know how to divide your bill up into and recognize taxes, supply, and delivery, because supply is all you have a control over. None of the rest you do. Tips for lowering your bill. At the end of the day, certainly changing your plan, changing companies if you've got a choice is a big one, but lowering your energy usage. I've got another video on that. Very easy win ways to lower your energy usage. But at the end of the day, your usage affects your bill more than anything else. Now, yes, if you're on the wrong plan with the wrong company, sometimes that can actually make a bigger difference than just lowering your usage. But the two combined are the big ways. And if you combine those, you have a good plan with a good company that matches your usage, and you're efficiently, you're conserving usage, how much you're using on a monthly basis. That's the best way to just predictably know you've got a bill every month that matches what you're using, and you're not getting hit with hidden charges or fees or the wrong plan or whatever. Certainly love to hear your stories. If you have any examples that I'd love to take a look at, I'm happy to do so and analyze situations where we can maybe find some wins and ways to lower your bill. So reach out, in the comments, let me know, and we'll go from there.